What if choosing the right city to live in could protect your future? When people move to a new place, they usually think about jobs, weather, housing prices, or entertainment. But there is one factor that can completely change your quality of life: healthcare. Because when life gets complicated, when a family needs a specialist, when someone needs advanced treatment, the city you live in suddenly becomes much more important. And here is the surprising truth: some of the best healthcare cities in America are not the ones most people expect. They are places where small communities became global medical destinations, where doctors are changing lives, and where hospitals are pushing the limits of modern medicine. Today, we are counting down the 10 U.S. cities with the best healthcare systems. Some are famous. Others are hidden gems. But one thing connects them all: they represent the future of healthcare in America. Stay until the end, because the number one city might surprise you, and it could completely change the way you think about the best places to live in the United States. Number 10, Rochester, Minnesota. At number 10, we start with a city that proves something incredible: you do not need to live in a massive metropolis to have access to some of the best healthcare on earth. Rochester, Minnesota looks peaceful and ordinary at first. It is not known for giant skyscrapers or endless traffic. But hidden inside this quiet Midwest city is one of the most respected medical institutions in the world, Mayo Clinic. Every year, people from across America and from different countries travel to Rochester searching for answers. Many arrive with complicated medical problems, hoping to find specialists who can finally provide solutions. The secret behind Rochester's success is collaboration. Doctors from different areas work together, combining knowledge and technology to give patients some of the most advanced care available anywhere. And that is what makes Rochester fascinating. A city that many people would never guess became a global healthcare destination. It proves that when it comes to medicine, reputation is built through results, not size. Number 9, Boston, Massachusetts. At number 9, we enter a city where the past and the future exist together. Boston is famous for history, education, and innovation, but it is also one of the most powerful healthcare centers in America. For generations, Boston has attracted some of the brightest medical minds in the world. Researchers, doctors, and universities work side by side, creating an environment where new discoveries become possible. Imagine living in a city where tomorrow's medical breakthroughs are being created today. Where a new treatment, a new technology, or a new approach to healthcare could begin in a laboratory just minutes away. But Boston's greatest strength is not only its hospitals. It is the entire ecosystem around them. Knowledge, research, and experience combine to create one of the most advanced healthcare environments in the world. And the next city on our list takes this idea even further, because it transformed an entire city's identity through medicine. Number 8, Cleveland, Ohio. At number 8, we find a city with one of the most surprising transformations in America. Cleveland, Ohio was once recognized mainly for its industrial past. Today, it is recognized as a global healthcare destination. The reason behind this transformation is the world-famous Cleveland Clinic. What started as a medical institution grew into a symbol of excellence, attracting patients from across the country and around the world. People come here for highly specialized care, advanced treatments, and medical expertise in some of the most challenging areas of healthcare. But the most interesting part of Cleveland's story is the comeback. This is a city that reinvented itself, moving from factories and industry toward science, research, and saving lives. Cleveland proves an important lesson: sometimes the cities that create the biggest impact are not the ones everyone is watching. Sometimes greatness is built quietly, until the whole world finally notices. Number 7, Houston, Texas. At number 7, we arrive at a city where healthcare is not just an industry, it is part of the identity. Houston, Texas is known around the world for space exploration, energy, and innovation. But there is another reason this city attracts attention: it is one of the greatest medical centers on the planet. Inside Houston exists something extraordinary: the Texas Medical Center. It is not simply a collection of hospitals. It is an entire world dedicated to medicine, bringing together doctors, researchers, scientists, and specialists working toward one goal: saving lives. Every day, people arrive in Houston searching for hope. Patients facing complex diseases, rare conditions, or difficult diagnoses come here because they know they are entering one of the most advanced healthcare environments available. What makes Houston unforgettable is its ambition. The same city that looked beyond Earth through space exploration is also looking beyond current limits in medicine. It is a place where the future of healthcare is not just imagined, it is being created. Number 6, Durham, North Carolina. At number 6, we discover a city that teaches us an important lesson: the best healthcare is not always found in the biggest cities. Durham, North Carolina may not have the global fame of New York or Los Angeles, but its impact in medicine is enormous. This small city became a major destination because of one powerful combination: education, research, and world-class healthcare. The city is home to Duke University Hospital, one of America's most respected medical institutions. Here, doctors are not only treating patients, they are studying diseases, developing new approaches, and training future generations of medical professionals. What makes Durham special is the feeling that innovation is happening all around you. A city with a smaller population has created a healthcare environment capable of competing with much larger places. And that is the surprise: sometimes the future of medicine is not created in the loudest cities. Sometimes it grows in places where knowledge and dedication become the greatest resources. Number 5, Seattle, Washington. Reaching the middle of our list, we find Seattle, a city famous for technology, nature, and innovation. But beyond the famous skyline, coffee culture, and beautiful landscapes, Seattle has another identity: a center of medical excellence. Seattle has built a healthcare system deeply connected with research and science. Institutions like the University of Washington Medical Center have helped transform the region into a place where advanced treatments and discoveries are constantly developing. The city's innovative mindset is one of its greatest advantages. The same culture that created some of the world's most influential technology companies also influences healthcare, encouraging new ideas and better solutions. But perhaps the most attractive thing about Seattle is the lifestyle. Imagine living in a city where you can be surrounded by mountains and nature while also having access to advanced medical care when your family needs it. Seattle represents a powerful combination, a place where quality of life and healthcare excellence meet. Number 4, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. At number 4, we find one of the greatest transformation stories in America. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania was once known as the heart of the steel industry. But today, another word defines this city: innovation. The healthcare revolution in Pittsburgh was driven by institutions like UPMC, creating a medical environment recognized across the world. The city became especially respected in areas such as organ transplantation, cancer treatment, and specialized medicine. But Pittsburgh's story is bigger than hospitals. It is about reinvention. A city that once depended on factories and steel found a new future through science, technology, and human health. One of the biggest advantages of Pittsburgh is balance. Residents can access advanced healthcare without facing the extreme costs and pressure found in some of America's largest cities. Pittsburgh proves that a city's future is not determined by its past. A place built by industry became a place dedicated to improving human lives. Number 3, Salt Lake City, Utah. At number 3, we arrive at a city that many people would never expect to see among America's healthcare leaders. Salt Lake City, Utah is famous for dramatic mountains, outdoor adventures, and incredible landscapes. But behind this natural beauty is a healthcare system quietly building a powerful reputation. The city is home to the University of Utah Hospital, an institution recognized for advanced treatments, medical research, and specialized care. It has become a place where science and patient care come together to create better outcomes for people who need complex medical attention. But what makes Salt Lake City truly unique is the environment around healthcare. Here, medicine exists alongside a lifestyle focused on health, nature, and well-being. Residents can have access to advanced doctors while living close to some of the most beautiful outdoor spaces in America. And this is what makes the city so interesting. Healthcare is not only about hospitals and technology, it is also about the place where people build their lives. Salt Lake City shows that a healthy lifestyle and excellent medicine can exist together. Number 2, San Diego, California. At number 2, we reach one of the most desirable cities in the entire United States. San Diego is known worldwide for beaches, sunshine, and an incredible quality of life. But behind the relaxed atmosphere is a city leading the future of healthcare and biotechnology. San Diego is home to UC San Diego Health, a major healthcare system recognized for innovation, research, and advanced treatments. Scientists and doctors work together here, creating new possibilities in medicine and exploring solutions for some of the world's biggest health challenges. What separates San Diego from many other healthcare cities is the combination of science and lifestyle. Few places allow people to experience cutting-edge medicine while also enjoying beaches, outdoor activities, and a healthier way of living. Imagine a city where your family can enjoy a high quality of life while being surrounded by some of the brightest minds in healthcare. That rare balance is what makes San Diego one of America's most attractive places to live. Number 1, Rochester, New York. And now, the moment we have been waiting for, the number 1 city on our list. Rochester, New York is a city that surprises many people. It is not always the first place mentioned when talking about America's greatest healthcare destinations. But behind its streets and neighborhoods is a medical system with a powerful reputation. The city is home to the University of Rochester Medical Center, a place where patient care, education, and research come together. It represents the idea that great healthcare is built not only through technology, but through people, knowledge, and dedication. What makes Rochester stand out is the accessibility of advanced medicine. Residents can benefit from specialists, innovative treatments, and medical expertise usually associated with much larger cities. But perhaps the biggest lesson from Rochester is this: the best place for healthcare is not always the most famous place on the map. Sometimes excellence is found in cities that quietly focus on one mission: helping people live longer, healthier, and better lives.